It's been a good few weeks since I last uploaded, and I apologise for that. I hope you guys understand that it's because of the lack of news in the build up to the newest Pokemon games. There's no news, so I can't really cover anything on my channel. But today I've got a pretty interesting rumour that I hope will really intrigue you. There is a pretty big rumour going around that Satoshi Tajiri, the creator of Pokemon and Game Freak, is going to be present at E3. And Satoshi Tajiri appearing is a huge deal. He hasn't actually appeared at any expos or anything for 10 years, so this is a big deal. I'm going to go into more detail about what this could bring, actually discuss why these rumours are actually going around, and I'll be really interested in you guys' feedback as well. So 500 likes would be really appreciated, and let's jump straight into today's video. So why is the rumour of Satoshi Tajiri appearing at E3 actually circulating around the internet, and does it actually have any, I don't know, legitimacy? This rumour comes courtesy of NeoGaf, a user on NeoGaf posted to the forums and actually made a pretty decent case as to why this could be legitimate. This little summary is courtesy of that NeoGaf thread. There's a link in the description and also appearing on screen right now. So, quote unquote, there was recently a motion graphics conference and some guy did a tutorial breakdown on their latest motion graphics project. He says the video is not out yet and that it's confidential. It's basically just the intro animation for an upcoming E3 show, but there's quite a lot of stuff in the text that appears. So let me break it down for you. And amongst the names that appears on this little introductory slate is Satoshi Tajiri. A few other names that you might recognize amongst this little list: Gabe Newell, the founder of Valve and Steam, and Shigeru Miyamoto. I'm sure you guys all know who Shigeru Miyamoto is. At this point in the video, I should say that these names are likely placeholders, and this is just a rumor. But honestly, I think there is quite a lot of legitimacy to these, I don't know, claims that's being made in this forum post. As I said previously in the video, Satoshi Tajiri really doesn't like appearing in public. So his name even being listed as a placeholder would be ridiculous, but the fact that it's actually amongst these names means that the person who created this, I don't know, E3 intro slate, I don't quite know what it's going to be used for, has to have some kind of legitimate basis as to why he listed Satoshi Tajiri amongst these names. And with the way this year's going, everything just makes sense that E3 is going to be the home of the announcement of the next Pokemon games. Sure, the next issue of Famitsu, which releases on May 21st in Japan, exactly 6 months since Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire came out, promises some interesting, intriguing new information, but I'm sure Game Freak wouldn't just limit the announcement of the next main series Pokemon games to a magazine in Japan. That would just be bad business in my opinion. Of course they want to hype up their Western audience, and E3 being the biggest gaming entertainment expo there is, seems like the perfect place to announce the next Pokemon games. And while this is just a rumour that Satoshi Tajiri is going to be amongst the guests at E3, I see literally no reason why they'd even put Satoshi Tajiri amongst these names if he wasn't actually going to appear. I mean, he hasn't made a public appearance, a public announcement in 10 years. Why would they put his name there unless there was some kind of basis, evidence to him being there? While this is just a rumour, I am going to say that you can likely trust this. Throughout the course of this video, I've likely been using screenshots from that little introduction scene from the motion graphics conference. It seems legitimate. It's a fantastic introductory scene. But let's stop talking about that. Let's actually discuss what Satoshi Tajiri's appearance at E3 could actually mean. There's one thing this could mean: the announcement of 2015's Pokemon game, main series Pokemon game. Quite simply, that's it. That's the only thing it could be. Satoshi Tajiri appearing anywhere is a huge deal, as I've been repeating throughout this video. And 2015, likely needs a Pokemon game. Pokemon is Nintendo's biggest cash cow. They'd be losing out on $500 million if they didn't release another Pokemon game in 2015. Of course Nintendo wants that revenue, and their customers want another Pokemon game. So if Satoshi Tajiri is confirmed to appear at E3, get set for the next Pokemon games to be announced. Be it Pokemon Z, be it Pokemon XZ and YZ, or X2 and Y2, whatever the next games are going to be. 2016 sees the 20th anniversary of Pokemon Red and Green being released in Japan. Could we be seeing Pokemon Red, Green, Blue, Yellow remakes? That's a pretty big rumor going round right now. I honestly am not going to choose to comment on that because it's just a rumor from fans. It's purely speculation, and honestly I don't want to offer my insight with zero facts, I guess. I thought this is a really cool rumor. In summary, Satoshi Tajiri is rumored to appear at E3 if this little E3 introduction motion graphic scene is to be believed. I want to hear you guys' opinions on this. It's 2 or 3 days before May 21st when we're rumored to receive that huge piece of news from Famitsu. When do you think we're going to hear about the next Pokemon games? Recently, I've been thinking that Game Freak might actually take a break from releasing a main series Pokemon game in 2015. It just seems a little late in the year to actually announce it, but I don't know, all these rumors actually kind of make me believe, and that's fantastic. When do you think Game Freak are going to announce their next Pokemon games? Let me know in the comment. I will really appreciate that, and I'll try my best to reply to you guys. I really hope I haven't rambled too much in this video. I hope you guys have understood what I've tried to get across, I guess. 500 likes would be really appreciated, and feel free to comment your thoughts on when you think the next Pokemon games are going to be announced. I'll try my best to reply to you guys. Feel free to subscribe so you don't miss any more of my future Pokemon news videos, and I'll see you guys in my next video when Famitsu is released. Peace out.